Michael, you made it.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Hello. Oh,
So you want to catch Michael up while Bruce keeps looking up his stuff?
What do you need to know from me?
You're looking up. You were doing something with spells or something.
It's
Um,
updating his literacy or something.
there was a question as
Nothing.
to whether I recognized it, and I wasn't necessarily going to cast anything right away.
Oh,
If I
okay.
recognize it, sorcery takes a long time. I don't know if we really want to take all that time.
Okay, no, you do not recognize it.
Okay, so okay, so in that case, I think probably best to use the time to put a preservation on it and do the other assessments that we can do, like um, is there any magic in it, that
No.
sort of thing. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do a preservation. Let me see how long that would take. We probably want a couple of days duration, right? Let's just do that.
Well, you're going to be here for a couple of days based upon the time it takes to do all the
Okay.
repairs.
All right. Let's make it 4 days at least. If I had to recast it, I can do that.
Okay.
Um, let's see how long that'll take. I'm gonna have to borrow power, or well, mana.
Magic
Um,
points.
magic points. Sorry, magic points. Get our nomenclature straight.
But I think we all knew what you
Depends on
meant.
what depends on which day we're talking about.
I can make it last for 4 days if I spend 30 minutes in ritual plus the casting time,
Which is
which
just
is
a couple melee rounds.
yeah. So and I'm actually let's check to make sure what that number is. This
You only need one level of strength.
range, yeah. Yeah,
You don't need any range.
all yeah, it's all time or duration, I mean.
Hmm.
Okay, so there it is. Preservation. All right, let me make that change to the calculator. Thank God I made this thing. Uh, okay, spell skill. There it is. All right. So if I make my inspiration, that'll give me a 20% bonus. Uh, that's another 10. Okay, and then 30% from the ritual. Okay, so I can get to 80%. You want me to roll that out?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so ghosty. Okay, so I'm going to use truth to inspire. That'll be a success, which gets us to the 80%. All right, you're going to have to settle. And that'll be a success. So we've got 4 days preservation on it.
Okay, good to go.
So, Michael, what that was is we did a search roll. Arestra got a critical. She found an ancient book, but nobody can figure out how to read it. So we decided to preserve it for a while we're traveling around, so it doesn't fall apart.
How do you preserve a book?
Wax.
Sorcery.
No, I'm kidding. I have a sorcery spell called Preservation. It keeps the item preserved in the same state as it is presently.
Ooh, would a repair work on it?
I don't know. Maybe if that's the case, we'll do the preservation after the repair.
Interesting.
It's like the D&D spell. What's that thing called? I forget what it's called.
Stasis?
No, there's a repair spell.
Mending.
Mending. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, repair will work on it.
Oh, nice. Do we have the rune points for it?
It's a spirit magic spell.
Ooh,
Yeah, certainly.
1 point's more than enough.
yeah. Do the repair and then I'll do a preservation.
I think Arestra's got it.
Yeah. I've got a 2-point repair, so I can just do one.
Okay.
Did Summer recognize the language? Did we ask?
I asked about Summer.
That's something I didn't think about. Did we give her any languages?
Yes, but I don't know how complete it really is. Got
Does
Alt
Chuchi speak any
Formation,
funky languages?
got Old Pavic, Thay Allen.
Old Pavic. I think that might have a connection.
She speaks it, but I don't know if she can write it.
Yeah, she can read write anything she can speak.
Okay, so that'd be Old Pavic then. She's really good at that, by the way.
Oh, nope, I was wrong. It's not. It's something else.
Okay.
Penton, that was the
know
other
the
language it's related to.
Israelian and Storm Beach.
Okay, so she doesn't recognize it either. But then, you think about where you guys are. We're north of the mountains, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Some sort of Korean dialect.
Yeah, something like that. Probably and most likely is something like that.
One would guess. Okay.
All right. Juchi, why don't you go ahead and roll a search?
Yes, sir.
Bless you.
27,
Okay.
which is successful.
But not successful enough.
You need a special, I guess.
Yeah, you need a special or a crit for something to show up. Okay, so we got a couple
no
days.
check mark.
Yeah, no check mark on this one. So we got a couple days where we're doing all the repair stuff, and the rest of one round found this book. Also, you will have a couple of visitors. One is another tailed priest.
Okay.
Where did his sheet go? There it is.
Different one.
A different one.
They all look the same to
And
you.
the one that's dead.
Well, I don't know how fast they blink.
Do the egg
The
thing.
dead one is like missing a finger or something.
Tail.
Like ear or whatever.
It's now no longer a tailed priest because we chopped his tail.
That's true too.
But it,
I'm having my 9-year-old deliver my notes. I have no clue what's going on.
the last battle. Were you here for the last battle?
Part of the time, I think he was.
Yeah, I think so.
I
I'm
thought
back.
so. I could be wrong.
Whew. We're holed up in some building.
It used to be a library, but isn't it anymore?
Yuchi wouldn't know the difference between a library and a NASA command station.
Okay, well,
But you could tell
the
us.
place is overrun with dragon roots, so
Yeah, and there are a
What
handful
kind
of
of
them.
library are we talking about?
An
Brian?
ancient destroyed one.
So we're talking about like a massive, like Alexandria, massive library.
Oh no, not that big. This place
Yeah.
is well, the main hall where you guys are kind of hanging out in is like a round room, 30, maybe 40 feet in diameter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an
And there's a
owl.
second level down. Oh, there's a level down and a level up. And of course, there are bookshelves all around. Plus, there's some stuff that was obviously at one point in the middle.
Which level are we on?
The main floor
in the middle.
There's a level up.
and a level down. And there's also an entrance area. In fact, if you look at the stream, the host stream,
Yes, sir.
there we go. This is the building, the library, right? You
Yeah.
can only see part of it with this picture. Is that correct?
I'll have to go to Owlbear because I can never load the host stream for
Really?
some reason. No.
Ah,
I think it's an incompatibility issue with my computer because it's ancient.
Okay.
So I'll go to
Your little GM thing shows up a lot better in Owlbear than it does on host for me, but I can't see it in both.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Owlbear.
Yeah, go ahead.
So-
Pull it up.
So it is a lot clearer in Owlbear for me.
Yep. So building 10 is the library. And to the west is the entrance with the entryway.
The stair looks like stairs going up on the either side.
Okay, the lowest Owlbear link I find in general is an image of a harbor.
The lowest.
The one you're looking for is the Burley Wedge. August 23rd.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Use the link, not the image. There's an HTTP. You want to hit the link, not the image.
Two Juchis.
Yes, sir. Same thing. It's a harbor.
Oh,
zoom
yeah.
all the way
You've
out.
got to scroll all the way out
hmm
and then go off to the right.
It's the middle of these three blobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then scroll in.
And then scroll in. Yep.
Yeah, I was looking at the right map then.
Yeah, just
Cool.
scooting over. Yep. And these are 10-foot hexes.
So Brian, the sync view is in the lower right-hand corner where it says scene controls.
Mm-hmm.
I think sync view pulls everybody to your point of view.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
really?
you.
Okay. Did that work? I clicked it.
It did, yes, thank
All
you.
right. Sweet. Okay. Learn something new.
Yep, and behind the library is a cave, right? With a
Yeah, there's
bunch of
the ground breaks
moving
away. See, there's a drop off. There's a cave back there.
Right.
So we're still investigating the ruins of Old Cordros.
That is
for our
correct. Yep.
patron.
Yep.
Okay, so this tailed priest will show up at some point, and he seems to be keeping his distance. And after a while, he'll call out to one of the crested dragon newts who will come over, and it will come over and try and communicate with you. And he'll act as a little intermediary. And it's kind of funny because he'll come up to you guys, ask something or say something, then he'll scramble back off towards the entrance where the tailed priest is hanging out, and back and forth and back and forth. But he'll
Okay.
ask, the standard questions: who are you? Why are you here? But he'll also ask about what happened with the other tailed priest.
He attacked us. He was very rude, very uncivilized.
Was the other priest in the group that attacked us?
Yeah. In fact,
He
it
was
was
the
the
one
tailed priest that did the first attack.
it was dispatched. So I guess we speak in our language. Well, do you tell them about what's on your guys' palms, the 2 or 3 of you that got that image?
Well, last time we did that, we were attacked.
I know, that's what I'm saying. In our language, amongst ourselves, do we tell them about it? Led to bad things last time.
Yeah, that's right. We just walked him and said, we showed him this and he attacked us.
It seems like he might be different than the
But
previous
he'd
one.
like to know. You might like to know.
Yeah, I would
Hey,
express
Davin, it's up to date.
that we're apologetic about what happened. I think it was a misunderstanding.
Okay, I need a d6 roll.
Go ahead, Bruce.
Oh, you're gonna lay all this on me. Okie dokie.
Yes.
You're
The
the
one
scholar.
is excellent. That's superb.
We got the 4, he got the 1. That means
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Would you walk through just briefly how you're doing reactions? Why the D6 and D4? How are they related? I think we would all like to know.
They get added together, and there's a reaction roll table that's based on a 2d6 roll. Higher is better. So the 1 and 4 is a 5, so it's on the low side.
Okay.
But with the dragon newts, they've got this weird set of traits, if you will. That's what the d20 rolls are that I keep making are all about.
Is there anything we can do on our side to alter or augment that roll?
The d20s?
Like for instance, I have Ghosty. You're on the keyboard.
Ghosty won't help.
Ghosty does not help. No, he does not.
glamour helps.
So yeah, glamour. So we're interacting with newtlings or dragon newts.
Dragon newts, yep.
I don't know draconic lore would be applicable in terms of how we interact with them.
I have an idea
Shoot.
along those lines. So that's a good question. And I pardon if this is a stupid question, but do Dragonutes speak Wormish?
Yes.
Oh, what about Old Wormish?
Well, that's all there is the old Wormish.
Oh, that's all there is Old Wormish.
Mhm.
Is that their native tongue?
Nobody seems to know.
Okay, because Davin and I speak a little bit of Old Wormish.
Yeah.
And I would like to say greetings in Old Wormish. And I have a 19%. It feels like I should be allowed to roll for that.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Okay. You want me to do it here on?
Yeah, go for
I'll
it.
do it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I don't usually use the dice bot, so I'm looking at it, but I don't know how to drag.
You don't drag, just
Oh, there
click on it.
Okay. Cool. Wow, that's successful.
There you go. Check
18
that,
out of
baby.
19. Nice. 18 out of 19.
Yeah. But Bruce, getting back to your question about using draconic lore to influence things, that would influence the 2d6 rolls. I could let you do that.
Okay. Can I go ahead and roll that?
Yeah, do it.
I think we would like a better reaction.
And the speak old Wormish obviously helps too.
So that will be a normal success.
Okay.
Beautiful. Sorry, I didn't mean to digress, Bruce.
No, not at all. These are relevant questions,
That's
and
right.
and I appreciate Pete's question. It's like, what does this mean? What are we doing? And I think it helps us all to know what it is that we're doing and why.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 2d6 is a standard reaction roll. What happens when you run into somebody? You have a reaction.
Oh, okay.
But that puts your 5 up to a 7.
Beautiful.
Ooh, nice.
Ambivalent.
Different category.
So that helped.
That's
I think
neutral,
it
right?
helped.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, at least we're not perceived as hostile.
Yeah, that would have been Snake Eyes, maybe. Let's have
That
that.
would be very bad. Yep. Okay, so he will say, yes. And he'll mention some kind of strange Dragonute word.
I
It's
would like to commit
often
that to memory.
Down there.
uncharacteristically vehement about that group.
What group?
Oh, do I still have that handy?
So when the Dragon Newt scampers off to relay the communication, I'm going to ask everybody, should we just go over and talk to him?
Be my
Would that
guest.
be
Take Summer with you.
would that be like offensive? Is
That I
there
don't know.
is there a reason why he's standoffish? Why is he? I mean, the Dragon Newts are inexplicable. I get that, but
Yeah.
do we have any idea what's going on there?
He,
Do we smell
doesn't-
bad? Do we need a bath?
he doesn't want me to kill him.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other toad priest disappeared. Remember?
Yeah, but we're in the midst of their territory. I think we're in greater threat than.
Yes, but
Harold.
he doesn't know that I'm not going to kill him. He doesn't trust, so maybe he's
All
staying
right.
away because he thinks I might react randomly and kill him. So I'll stay over here and you go talk to him.
Yeah, I think he's just acting rationally.
I think he's
Okay, well, based on my dragon lore roll, do I have a sense of what would be the culturally appropriate thing to do here? Is it appropriate to approach him at all? To just talk to him?
With him having already set up a runner, probably not.
Okay. Okay. It's like he's like 20 feet over there, right?
Yep.
What's a
Okay.
runner?
The beak dragonoot, he's running back and forth relaying messages.
Oh,
See if I can find. That's too far. Okay, there we go.
So we found the library, but we want to go somewhere else to look, right? We leave.
Well, I think yes, but I'm not really sure. I mean, our mission mandate was to assess what's going on here.
Well, it
I
seems like
think.
the place is in
I
control.
think we were headed up to the Citadel, weren't we?
But
We need to
there's
be-
other beak creatures, non-human creatures that are a portion of the town, city.
I believe we're scouting.
We should figure out who they are or what they are. If they're brew or animals or zombies or whatever.
I think part of our mission mandate, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's to find allies to help in our struggle against the Lunars, right? So don't we
Well,
want to approach the Dragon Newts with that question?
We could, but it's apparent that they don't like any humans. So if a lunar tries to come in, they're going to attack the lunars. So at least we
I'm
know
all
that it's
about increasing interaction with NPCs.
Yeah.
sure.
It makes the game more interesting, in my opinion.
In this case, it's especially interesting because they're these very stiff, strange non-humans. That makes them even more interesting to interact.
Okay, the beak dragonoot will scamper back over and he'll reach up. Oh, he'll actually scamper over to a Restra. Restra, you've got the mark on your palm too, right? Because you actually showed him that.
Yes, I do.
And he'll reach up and he'll grab your hand and pull it down. And he'll point at it, and he'll say, "Adepts of Inhuman Mastery. They had their own mission." And he'll gibble off this Dragonoot name again. Was vehemently against them.
So that was the people we've encountered on that hero quest, right? That gave them the mark. Who gave you guys the mark?
The dragon, our whiter,
Yeah.
our whiter gave us the mark. So that's a proper name that he's using. That odd thing, and then was adamantly opposed to us or people who knew draconic magic. Is that what he's saying? Am I translating that correctly?
Not necessarily specifically draconic magic, but who belong to that organization.
Okay, and so
Yeah.
he's referring to that individual who attacked us,
Yes.
or seems to be. Okay, all right. Um, okay. Is there anyone else here who is concerned about us? Is that the right word?
You're
Are we
asking
in
him.
danger?
Violently opposed to us.
He will say humans are not allowed in the city.
That's helpful information.
Now,
Yeah, we
we,
heard
we,
that.
Are we actually true humans because we've been marked?
oh, I don't know if I want to go there. I was going to say, but we asked and we got the password. We're an exception. We're, we're here to fight chaos.
And to seek assistance and
Right.
knowledge.
In fighting chaos. You all hate chaos too, right?
He'll come back with there is a right path and a not right path.
What's the right path?
Well, the right path is loyalty to the feathered horse queen. I think I'm the only one loyal to her, but
Out of the group.
interested. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in what the dragon newt will say to Devin's question.
Well, we're following the dragon. What's our dragon? What's our waiter's name? Where is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Where's our waiter?
That's not Summer, right?
No.
Correct. Our waiter's name is Yezerim Storn. Is that right?
I have to go way back in my notes to find that.
Yerizum Storn. Maybe.
Let's see. I got Organ Vale is the Dream Dragon. Oren Rant was the Warlock Pirate. Oros. Yeah, I don't think I have.
Oh wait, Vesh Shak. No, that's draconic mysticism. Oh, maybe it is that. Is that right, Brian? Vesh Shak.
That probably sounds correct, but to be honest, I don't remember. So I'm looking myself. But when he comes back with the question on, what is the right path? The right path is the right path.
Excellent.
Can humans follow the right path?
Of course we can. It is the right
Oh.
path.
He doesn't know.
Is it Lalek? No, that's different.
Now, I don't have his name written down.
I'm pretty sure it's Vesh VSHA capital VASHSHAK.
Well, it is now.
Pretty sure, because that's who was teaching us draconic mysticism.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
that's
That's him then.
And so our counter response to this is going to be that is who has put us on the path. This path, and as he's a dragon, it must be the right path for us. sort of trying to play on the
right path for you, perhaps. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's in part why we're here, is that we are on this path to seek. What's that?
Oh, you're breaking up really bad.
Mike.
Did you lose
Is that
power?
Mike or me?
That's Mike.
It's me.
No, you're
No,
Michael.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like
No, Mike's got the circling boxes.
Who was Lelock?
Lelock. What's the reference?
Lelock told us to seek out my Utama.
Oh.
that was the
That was the dragon in the Empire of the Worm's Friends temple.
So it was a dragon, though.
Yeah.
Well, a dream dragon.
Yeah.
And your whiter is also a dream dragon.
hmm
yeah.
Your
So we'll
West.
put all that out there. The our whiter was put us on this path. Which has ultimately led us here in pursuit of the interests of Argrath. Seeking allies against the Endali to fight the Lunars.
Okay, he'll get across that they have no interest in the dealings of one tribe of men against another.
Fair enough.
They're here to keep the city clean.
Queen of
Humans.
I lost power. Now I'm iPad.
That's what I thought happened, because he's in a completely dark room. Can he at least hear us?
Don't know. He just
Oh, is he texting in the box?
he did, yeah.
he can hear us.
Okay,
yes.
good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
All right. What else does this tailed dragon priest want to know about us? He came to us.
Oh, you want to know who you were, why you're here, and what happened with the other priest. You answered what happened with the other priest. I'm assuming you told him who you are and why you're here, like you have to others.
Yes.
So if there's no further questions for him, he will eventually wander off.
Before that, I think we do have questions about what's going on at the actual keep.
Okay, at that point, he'll send the runner out.
Okay.
And a few minutes later, the runner will come back with a dark troll.
Mm-hmm.
And the dark troll, let me pull him up.
I'll definitely look at him to see what kind of power he's got.
I don't like dark trolls.
Bad memories.
Well, I mean, it killed my brother-in-law, a spirit impersonating a dark troll. I'm talking to my friends.
Yeah.
I'm not impersonating. They possessed.
Possessed.
They're possessed.
I remember that. Yeah.
The only character I ever cared about in my life was innocently killed.
Oh, don't say that. No, I feel bad. Why is that happening?
Took you this long to feel bad about that?
Obviously, you haven't been emphasizing it enough, Michael. You need to work on that.
Trying to be a champ here.
Mm-hmm.
I hate whiny players. At least when I was GMing, I didn't like it.
You still doing your AD&D game?
No, I had a Beck Me game for 2 years, and I don't do it anymore because it was too much work. I loved it, but I love GMing, but it's a lot of work, and I just don't have the time.
I put on
And
a
most
game.
players were great, but occasionally I'd have a player that was like, when I would make a ruling, they would disagree and argue about it. And I'm like, this is a game, dude. You don't argue with a GM, even if it means your player gets hurt or even killed. In my opinion, I don't think that you should argue with a GM.
I'm GMing a game at the senior center. I have anywhere between 9 and 13 players.
That's a
Wow.
big table.
Wow.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you're probably experiencing that.
So it's over 4. No, actually, these guys are all. Half of them have never played before. Half of them have played since the 80s. So a lot of help going back and forth.
I think it's generational too. This was a younger crowd, and
You guys want to have fun.
Okay, so this troll will speak in trade talk.
I like that. Okay.
He's got a
Slight-
57.
I
Does
got
anybody have a
20.
50 or more in trade talk?
No, I got 43.
That's close enough. That'd be close to 100%. So you get communication going. He'll introduce himself. He's called Leadtooth. And he's
Nice.
here keeping watch over the city, waiting for word from. Oh, shoot. What was that guy's name?
Lead tooth.
Keyhand, who is in the Citadel.
What's the name again?
Key hand. The hand that holds the key.
Hand. Okay. What is his purpose in the Citadel?
He actually doesn't know. He and his uncles before him have a hereditary line of holding a post here, waiting for a word from him.
Waiting for word from Keyhand.
Yes.
So, so he didn't come here with you.
Oh, no.
You're here. Oh, I get it.
Keyhand sounds like a deity or a overlord or something that's hasn't returned in a long time.
When he calls for aid, I am here to relay the word to the clan.
I see. Can you speak to what is presently in the keep? We understand it's not dragon newts. I presume not trolls, dark trolls.
Yeah, I have a question, a follow-up question.
He knows that there are brew and ogres that
Brew?
have been going into and out of the keep.
Are ogres as bad in this universe as they are in every other?
They're different. Ogres in Glorantha appear to be human, but they're much stronger, and they eat people.
Oh, so they are bad.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Okay.
well, it depends on your point of view. If they're eating you, they're
Well,
bad. If they're eating your enemy, that's not so bad, right?
Still bad.
as a person, yeah, I'm thinking bone tomahawk, bad. So I have a question. Why is he loyal to a bunch of dragon newts?
He's not loyal to them necessarily. But in
So
ancient
when he says the
days,
tribe, but he says the tribe, like, what what do you mean? He's waiting to serve the tribe.
well, his clan. He's talking about
Okay,
trolls.
okay.
But he'll mention that anciently the Dragonoots and the trolls in this land destroyed all of the humans.
I can
Well, that
believe
was
that.
after the humans turned on the dragon newts, right?
Actually, it was
Destroying it.
before.
Oh, it was before.
Yeah. Make your dragon lore roll.
Aha! Something useful. I can do that. Success.
Okay. At some point during the Empire Worms Friends history, the Dragonoots decided that the humans were not on the right way. And so they destroyed the Second Council. It was in retribution of that all the humans started destroying all the Dragonoots in the Dragonoot cities. And that's what instigated the Dragon Kill War.
Okay. Okay.
Who won that latter war?
The Dragon Kill War? The dragons.
The dragons.
The
Yeah.
dragons killed every single human northeast of Hjortland. Or actually, I made it straight north of Hjortland. And it was many hundreds of years before humans dared to walk into Dragon Pass.
Okay. So that explains why they're here and what their purpose in keeping humans out is. It's related to all of that, right? Or is that an assumption?
That's a decent assumption, yeah.
The more I know about them, and this is in character, I'm not saying this so that any of them can hear, but the more I know about them, the less I like them.
Good.
Oh, Dark Trolls?
Well, I don't like dark trolls to begin with. I was talking about dragon newts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're hard to like.
Okay. Okay, so that's the backdrop of all of this. But at present, we've got brew and ogres coming and going from the keep. Now, brew and ogre brew particularly are attached to chaos. And I believe ogres are as well, are they not?
Well,
Do you
they
have
eat people.
chaos lore or monster lore or anything like that?
Let's find out. Anybody have any insights
History.
on? Yeah, history.
I don't have the red book.
Homeland lore.
You can go ahead and try and get a special or critical on Homeland lore.
Elder race lore?
Sure, go ahead,
No.
try it.
Not sure what would be most applicable. But there,
I think evaluate is also.
evaluate lore.
Yeah. I think evaluate game is a good one.
30 is successful.
But not a special, right?
No, indeed.
Yeah.
No, indeed.
I think
Right.
survivals, you can also roll for survival.
You need to roll that every day. So yeah, you think they're associated with chaos.
How about library use?
We're in a library.
Yeah, but it's been
Let's
destroyed.
use it.
Oh, he's got
Well,
power
it's just
back.
a minus, right?
We're trying to use it though. It's library
Or
use.
or candle. Or maybe a camp lantern.
Or just like your imagination.
Get up.
yeah, still spotty. He's got to be using something else for light.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, so what's our takeaway from this? So we've got brew and ogres. Well, I'm confident that they're associated with chaos. Certainly the brew are. So they've got to be up to no good. As I think, so I'm going to say, if there's brew and ogres up there, and we know that they're associated with chaos, is it unreasonable to think that if Keyhand is there, that he's having a hard time getting to you because of all the brew and ogres?
Yeah, aren't you worried about them?
At that, he'll say,
Exactly.
"Have you seen the city?"
Well, we kind of walked through it. Yeah.
Keyhand did that.
Oh, did he? Oh, Keyhand is a dragon.
No. He's
No.
a troll.
He's a troll. Okay. All right. So, yeah, but if he's like on a spirit walk or something, or a hero quest, name
Can
the
we tell him that
chaos.
we should work together to try to eliminate the brew and the ogres?
My instructions are fairly clear.
Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for Keyhand.
I am to wait for word from Keyhand. For when he
Right.
calls.
Okay.
What is your name? I offer my name.
I am called Iron Tooth, or Lead Tooth. And in fact, he does
you told
have lead
You
teeth.
said that actually. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah,
His-
I'm
his-
called.
His tusks are lead, or maybe lead capped. You can't really tell.
I'm going to ignore the fact that I can't even talk to him because I would prefer to try.
Don't you have trade talk?
It sucks. It's 20.
Yeah, but he's got 57, so that adds together 70 something. So
Yeah.
he'll be able to get the general gist across. It may take a while. That's all.
Does anyone else here speak fire speech?
No.
Oh. Or pure horse?
Nope.
Oh, that's my native language.
Yeah.
So I'm like a foreigner.
Well, they're foreigners.
You're all foreigners.
Yeah, you're from north of the mountains. They're from south of the mountains.
Interesting. Yeah. So they're immigrants that came from the south?
No, they're adventurers.
I'm just kidding. A lot of people don't like you guys, by the way.
Southern immigrants.
Yes.
Oh, looks like he got power back. He's moving much more fast.
Yeah.
Yay.
Success. Applause.
Now let's see if I can switch back over to the other computer.
Unfortunately, we had a TPK, so
Okay.
sorry to tell you that.
If you had been here, it would have been okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
We pissed off a dragon. And it was fast. We're just rolling new characters.
Okay.
Remember, Mike was listening.
So what have you all got for new characters?
I just grabbed one of the pre-gens out of the quick start.
Okay.
So we were trying to talk the troll into going up to the keep with us to fight the brew and the ogres.
I don't think we
Mhm.
should fight
Yeah.
anybody.
And Miriam is like, yeah, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Davin was taking an interesting approach to trying to kind of like dupe him into it, but then he reported
That's not accurate. He has a vested interest in the well-being of Keyhand.
You're like, aren't you worried that Keyhand can't get to you?
Okay, that might be a little bit manipulative.
No, I was like, I think that's a good point. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, but so he's got his duty. All right.
All right. Okay.
No.
So I only dislike dark trolls when they're on the other side. When they're on my side, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, particularly when they're on our side.
Yeah.
So, Brian, can you reiterate what our purpose is here? I'm sure our characters are well acquainted with why we came here.
Yeah, Olorant sent you to Old Cordros because it used to be an ancient Empire of the Worm's Friends city. And he wants you to investigate to see if there's anything from the Second Age here. You did such a good job at the temple. Maybe you guys
This
are lucky.
Keyhand is here.
It's considered haunted.
Is it?
Yes.
I haven't seen any ghosts.
Well, it is. I wrote in my notes. It's considered haunted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's haunted by living dragon newts.
Okay. So what we've learned is that the dragon newts are here and they've got a mission to protect the
Make sure
city.
no humans come in.
Yeah, let's be careful about what we're actually saying relative to what we actually know. And what they've actually said is that they're not actually trying to protect the city. They're just trying to keep humans out of the city. But what is the purpose behind that? Do we discern that?
I don't think they've told us.
That's a
Well,
good
we
question.
asked.
Never thought of asking.
But
We
I
asked.
want to.
Humans
clarify
are
one
not
thing.
allowed in the city.
Yes, but why?
Why?
Who said so?
Humans are not
said so.
allowed
What was their
in the
logical
city.
reason?
Okay.
Okay.
Is it all right?
Is the
time
dark
out here,
troll
guys.
saying that?
No, these are the dragon
No,
newts.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
Are the all right? Just so I'm clear, clear on this. Are the brews and the ogres, are they in the city? Or are they
Human.
somewhere else?
They're in the keep.
Yeah,
You
they're
know
in the
that.
keep. Yeah.
Is the keep part of the city?
Yeah,
Okay. So why are they allowed and humans not?
because they're not humans.
Like,
But perfectly illogical.
wait a minute. You can tell an ogre is an ogre and not a human.
They smell different.
They look different too.
They don't.
No, they don't.
They all have to do strength checks.
There are ways.
Okay. Boy, I would like to know those ways.
That's bizarre. An ogre looks the same as a person.
Uh-huh. That's what makes them so dangerous.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Glorantha is weird.
Yep, Gloranthan. It's like Gloranthan elves, are plant people. That's weird.
Yep.
But they're Gloranthan elves.
I can kind of see that though.
All right. So
If you really want to see it, you need to see an elvish adoption ceremony.
You.
Apparently, I missed an orgy in one of the sessions.
A couple of them.
No, you were there.
That's just my luck.
The character was there.
So either we need to find a way that they do not recognize us as human, or we find an exception that we have earned the right to enter the city.
Yeah, let's wear a disguise.
You have found an exception with Summer.
Okay.
Remember when she changed?
Yep.
And the Dragonute stopped fighting?
Yep. But
And you're
they
still
keep telling
here.
us- right. But they're saying is humans are not allowed in the city.
That's right.
So the question is, are we in the city at this point?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking we're on the outskirts.
No, you are in the city.
Okay. So that means we are an exception at this point.
It
We are
appears
the
that
exception
way.
Proves the rule.
All right. Well, then I think we're still good on our quest here. The question is, do we want to try to take out the brew and the ogres?
For what purpose?
Because they're bad.
Right.
And if we all get killed, then can't complete our mission.
That is true. That's why I was asked, do we want to try to think about what they are on? At the very least, we should send word
Okay, I
back.
shouldn't ask a question with a question. No.
Well, my mission in life is to kill bad guys, so it's one and the same for me.
Yeah. Can relate to that. Our definitions of bad guys are slightly different, but in general, they align.
Yes.
Ultimately, we're at the point where, is there anything else to be learned while we're?
Yeah, I don't know how to assess that. That's what I've been trying to figure out is there more that we could ask or do here that would meet our objective?
So if part of our objective is finding objects or artifacts or knowledge from the
May I ask?
Empire, then we'll find it.
May I ask Leadtooth a question?
Of course.
So, Leadtooth, where do you wait while you wait, as you must have done for many years? Is there a place that you and your kin have waited in the same place, generation after generation? Where is that?
In the cave here behind the library.
Oh, there's a cave here. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see. So, is there anything we should know before we proceed further into the city?
You're asking him that?
Yes, absolutely.
Be wary of the ogres.
Thank you.
Well, yes, yeah. Any other humans besides us? That's a good tell.
The ogres have been transporting humans up into the keep.
What?
Are you sure they're
For
ogres?
food.
Humans, not other ogres? How can you tell?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
knows.
the Dragonus intercept them.
But if humans aren't allowed through in the city, how is it that the ogres and brew are taking humans through the city? What's going on here?
They're using
eat
them
them.
for something. Probably to eat.
And that's okay?
They can eat humans, that's fine.
Well, I thought the rule was pretty absolute. No humans in the city, but here's
Dead humans are okay.
yeah, but they're not dead yet. All right. Okay. So
I think that's splitting hairs. I mean, I don't think they're here on their own free will. Like, that's my impression, but I could be wrong.
well, he just told us that they're using them for some purpose.
Yeah. I think that's
So
probably good. We can investigate. I think we should. Thank you for the advice, and journey well, and good luck with, good luck on your mission to respond to Keyhand.
We, we have determined, obviously, that there are exceptions to the rule about no humans. No humans
indeed.
unless accompanied by a dragon. No humans unless accompanied as prisoners of ogres. I wonder what the other exceptions are.
Well, that's a good question. Okay. So I guess that takes us to, are we going to do anything about this?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
And if the answer is yes, we need a plan.
We need to find out where this is happening first. This is just happening in the keep, right? Because that's where they live. So we need to scout it out.
Well, the keep is a pretty narrow area, right? If they're bringing people in, it's got to be through the gate. So that seems pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's
Now,
scout it.
now maybe are there other? So we'll ask the troll, or Leadtooth, are there other entrances into the keep other than the main gate? Is that where the captured humans are being taken?
Yes, there's only one entrance to the keep, and that is through the main gate.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It's very
Do you
helpful.
have any sense of what kind of frequency we're talking about? How often do prisoners get
He has not
food?
tried to keep track of that kind of stuff.
All right.
Do we
All
have
right.
Do we have any idea where Keyhand is? Maybe we can help get or free
What?
that.
What's your power?
Mine?
Yeah.
Power is 18.
Roll percentile.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, if we see key hand, we'll let them know you're waiting.
Oh, he knows.
Okay.
Right.
He doesn't know that I'm waiting. He knows that someone is waiting.
Okay. Da. Right. Come on, where's my dice?
I need a bio break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Percentile roll. Oops, no, I don't need 2 sets. I just need 1. There we are. Roll. 14.
I have been told that he waits within the keep.
That sounds like we have to go to the keep, guys.
Or we can go. We can send a spirit that way and look around.
Okay.
Yeah.
That might be a,
Investigate.
that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
We could also have the owl investigate at a considerably safe distance,
Yes.
circumscribing the keep. We get an idea what that looks like. I also think we should position ourselves in the city near the gate such that we can see any traffic on it, so that if though I do not like the fact that people are being taken up there, that can lead to no good.
No.
Well, we can find out if they're just taking. Where are we in? Prax? What's this area?
We're in
Not
Lunar
we're
Tarsh.
Yeah,
The
Tarsh.
Tarsh. Well, it depends if they're Tarshites or Lunars.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we're in the old part of Tarsh here.
Yeah, you're in the what they call the Borderlands isn't the right word, but that's essentially what it is. The Borderlands of the Lunar Empire. We're specifically on Cordros Island, within the Kingdom of Tarsh.
Okay.
So if they're
Now,
collecting people, it's going to be from the local villages, which are Tarshites.
yep. And brews would collect people for one of 2 reasons.
Well, we don't need to discuss that.
Okay.
We do know that the ogres will eat
Yep.
people,
Yep.
but we also know from what the troll just told us that there's some ritual going on up there. So all of the above is bad news, right?
Yep.
All right. So the question to the party, Davin is going to say, are we going to let this lie, or are we going to do something about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to tell Argrath about it.
Okay. So Miriam's vote is to go home. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, then I'll send a message to Argrath.
Yeah.
I'm back.
It's not a bad idea either.
So the party's discussing what to do since we know there are humans being taken up into the keep for nefarious purposes. And Miriam wants to send word to Argrath. Although she
Or
can't really
to
send
the-
a message to Argrath. She could send one to
I think-
Magnot, though.
I can send it to our handlers because I know they speak spirit speech.
Remind me who Magnot is.
Bagnot's a place.
Oh, Bagnot. Yeah, Bagnot.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
That's a good idea. Just at least let somebody know our current sitch.
Because I could send the fetch, which goes very fast, zoom, and they can speak spirit speech with people's pass the word.
I think that's quite reasonable, actually.
Yeah.
And
Okay, that sounds great.
You sound
Yeah, it does sound great.
surprised.
Would
we have
could all,
would we have reinforcements come or no?
well, I
that
think
depends.
the answer is to ask
And
Yellow
then
Bear
say-
to wait for a response before returning.
and the yellow bear can
Yellow
come
Bear.
zipping back and tell me what's going on.
Sounds good.
I don't know if I have instant communications, no matter where they are on the.
Yeah.
I don't. That's a Brian question.
This sounds like a good reason to invade keep and exterminate these pests.
May take the dragon to help us to do something like that.
Well, if we could get what do you call it? Keyhand
Red Goose.
to send word that we might have some Dark Pro allies helping us.
Keyhand is a mythic troll deity thing, hero, right?
So I'm guessing.
Yeah, he
Right?
flattened the
It-
city on his own, so I'm pretty sure he didn't care about us.
Either that, we could talk to see if there's ghosts of warriors past hanging around.
Now that would be interesting.
Yeah, that's another good
The-
idea.
That's more spice stuff from the shaman. Go do your spicing.
Spying.
I'm sorry, investigating discreetly.
Yes.
So if
So
what can spirits? I should know what can the spirits see in the mundane world when they're in the spirit world? Is it kind of like a ethereal? You see both sides.
Now, the spirit plane and the material plane, when you're just going across the border, are fairly closely oriented, right? But spirits can only see power. POW, that's all they see.
is that the letters POW?
So if I was if I discorporate, is it the same for that? Is it this corporate being can only see power?
When a shaman discorporates, he goes into the spirit world. Yeah, that's all you see in the spirit world is power.
Well, then how do you find which? It's yeah. Remember, you were worried about fetches going zooming across the world, killing somebody, and come back. Well, how the heck are they going to find anybody?
Spirit travel.
What?
There's a skill. There's a skill called spirit
I don't
travel.
know. How do you know where you are in the mundane world? If you can't see anything but power, you have no reference.
Spirit travel. It's a skill.
It's used to find things in the spirit world, though.
Spirit World also has graffiti where you can write.
Here be Bagnut. Spirit graffiti over the gates to Bagnut. Here be Bagnut. Big neon sign. Wink, 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 wink.
Written in power.
Yeah.
Now, we
So,
do know
question,
that
Brian.
temples generally have spirits summoning around them, right?
What happens in Bagnot
So
stays
you'll
in Bagnot.
have potentially that kind of range. But the problem is, what's your visibility on power?
Right. It's in meters.
Yeah.
How do you? Yeah. So what you're saying is impractical to send a message by a spirit to a location because you don't know if you can ever.
Yeah, I don't even think it'd be possible, honestly.
Quick
Yeah.
question.
Same thing
So
about
if
scouting.
you,
How do you scout if you don't know where you are? You can't see anything.
We kind of ran into that when we were investigating the tower. Remember the tower by Upland Marsh?
Yeah.
There's all the critters out in the marsh itself, and he got inside the tower and could see up, and there were some spirits up there, and he could see through here. Actually, I don't know if he could see through the tower or not. But I remember that was the issue: is he goes in there, and what does he see?
wasn't it the case that if you're close to the mundane world, you see the shadows of the mundane world, right? Like a wall or a door or a road or a river or a tree. All of those things have analogs in the spirit world when you're close to the material.
Yeah, otherwise, what would be the point of
Yeah.
having this feature of the game?
Okay. So the question of navigation becomes one of uh, how well do I know these landmarks, right? So we know that Bagnot's on a river. We've traveled it multiple times. It seems to me that it wouldn't be that difficult for the spirit to travel retracing the steps that we took to get here. Am I missing something here?
I agree.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Unless the fetch wasn't paying attention.
There you go.
Well, the
He
fetch
gets lost.
also has the fetch is Miriam, right? So Miriam's been up and down the river.
Mm-hmm. So it's
So
like
could
zip
you
down the
say,
river.
go to the river, follow the fish spirits up the river, because that's something you can track on.
Who is she gonna report to?
Our handler.
Yeah.
I forget his name. But it shouldn't be that difficult. It's like, maybe think of it as a submarine, right? You can go deep. You kind of know where you're going. You go some amount of time. You pop back up. Okay, where am I? Get your bearings. Move along again, and so on. It shouldn't be that difficult to find Bagnot. And once you're in Bagnot, then it's okay. Where's the person I'm looking for?
Yeah, I agree.
Right. So what's the message? What are we sending? Report on what we found here, what the situation is. What are we asking of what's his name? Orlant?
Or Laurent.
Or Laurent? What is our
Or a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Do we attack or do we wait for reinforcements?
Yes.
We're letting him know what we found so that when we all get killed fighting the ogres and brew, we will at least have not, our mission would not have been in vain. He would still get the information.
Right.
Okay.
No, I want him to send reinforcements. There's innocent people that are being taken into the keep for nefarious reasons, which are obviously, that needs to stop.
That would be a plus if he'd do that.
I mean, we may not be able to do this ourselves, but I try.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Okay.
try to navigate there. Then he casts visibility, finds who he needs to find.
I turned up the wrong.
Add one thing to the message actually before you take off.
I'm just trying to get the game mechanic down.
I was just going to add to the message that if you do send reinforcements, please tell them not to kill or attack any dark trolls. Because we're trying to actually...
Or dragon newts.
Yeah, the dragon newts are hostile, could be hostile, and the dark trolls we're trying to recruit to aid us. So try not to piss them off. I think that needs to be part of the message.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm this guy receiving this message, my question is going to be, well, how do we get people in to reinforce you if it's not safe for them to come in? How do we respond to that?
Yep.
No, that's a good question. Yeah, because they're not going to be allowed in the city because people aren't allowed in the city.
We said.
Well, humans can't, so they can send all the non-human allies they have.
Many non-human allies are in our crest camp.
There might be a bunch of dark trolls for all we know.
Send dark trolls. That would be awesome.
Trolls, ducks, baboons.
Are there such forces in our grass camp in Baghdad?
Send a platoon of
I
elves.
don't know.
That would be appreciated.
The obvious question also is, how do you tell an ogre from me? Give me some insight.
If he's with a bunch of brew and prisoners.
The fetches
and enslaved people, yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that, Pete?
Said the fetch is part of Miriam, so
yeah,
it knows everything I know, and so it can carry on a conversation.
Cool.
Okay.
I assume in spirit speech, as opposed to Portling. I don't think spirits speak, do they?
They speak spirit speech.
Yeah, spirit speech.
Okay, let's do this. Let's move along.
Go.
So
I was going to say, and the other thing we could say is, if nothing else, we can arrange to meet them back at the edge of the city with our dragon and have our dragon escort them in.
sounds good. Good addition.
Well, first things we're trying to convey what we found. So. All right, what's the first sequence of things I need to do? Move this thing along.
He goes. Time goes by.
I don't discorporate. I send the fetch. Moves at the speed of a light.
Meanwhile,
power.
one of my arrows is shot into the sky.
Why did you shoot an arrow into the sky?
And it comes back magically.
I'm joking. I want to scout out the keep as soon as possible.
I need to check on something. Hold on, guys.
All right.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So what is the fetch's power?
The fetch's power is 17.
Okay, it'll take the fetch 18 hours to get to Bagnot.
Bagnot?
And that is assuming it does not have any encounters along the way.
So this might be risky.
So I have a total of 3 encounter rolls. And it's in the lowlands, or the lowlands, if you call that the spirit, not the deep spirit world, right? So the odds of it being something really dangerous are not that high.
Okay. Your call, Pete. There are potentially some risk to this.
I think it's lesser risk than going up and fighting the.
Yeah. Well, it is your call.
At least we can give a report before we get croaked. So,
Okay.
I'll go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, essentially, if your fetch encounters something, you're on. He's on his own.
Yeah, but he's stronger than than this corporate me.
Okay.
My power is only 12. Remember, I came back from the dead.
Yep. Yeah, I know how that feels, by the way.
Oh yeah. What was it that put us down? By the way, was that? What was that? I don't
It
remember.
was loons, wasn't it?
Oh, I know. I was doing spirit combat. Went to 0.
Yeah.
And I made a declaration I should have.
While this is going on, I'm going to spend the day meditating on my death rune and why I failed to be inspired by it.
Oh, yes, that's right. What did it say it took for you to recover on that? Do you remember?
A day of meditation.
Okay. Okay, Miriam, the visibility spell, how many points does that take?
Visibility 2.
And that lasts for 2 minutes, right? It's a spirit magic
Right.
spell.
So basically, whenever I get where I'm going, I cast it. material plane. I got 2 minutes to find a landmark, I guess, or a tent. Somebody I know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out once the fetch gets to Bagnot, it's gonna have to manifest to actually, look for Orlerant, right?
Yes, that's what I mean. It has to go to wherever we had our meetings, whatever the tent is. Blah blah blah. And I figured once he made contact, he can say, "I'll be right here whenever you just you know." Person can send somebody to discorporate and talk to him, whatever. Then he can materialize again, go to carry on a conversation. Once the person that needs to speak with shows up. Or if it's another shaman, they can discorporate, just have a nice long conversation with the spirit.
Okay, Orlerant is not a shaman.
No,
But that's who you're looking for, right?
is that our handler?
Yep.
I suppose so.
Okay, roll percentile.
All right, rolled a 90.
Okay. Again?
They take a while, huh?
It may, yeah.
11.
Okay. And what is it you guys are asking for, or just kind of just letting him know what's happened and make him make the decision?
So, first, because of our mission, first, we are at Codrus Island at the city. We've gained access. The dragon newts are defending. They will not allow any humans into the city. We have gained friendship because of our relationship with dragons. There is a keep. We have discovered that there is a keep with ogres and brew. We may engage them if that seems wise. If we need assistance, only non-humans may be sent. And then I have one question. How can you discern an ogre from a human? And then we'll see what the exchange is.
Okay.
Spirit speech.
Okay, map.
Does Miriam know comprehend what the fetch is doing? Or is there time and distance separation that doesn't apply?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I was just curious. I thought all along that she's not going to be able to mimic whatever Yellow Bear hears and says.
Okay, it's about midday on the 55th. The fetch will return.
Okay. Any? All right. So, was there any conversation in return back to the fetch bodies?
Well, Olorant does not know how to discern the difference between an ogre and a regular person unless you encounter, something obvious. Chaotic features.
Or you have a storm bolt with sense chaos.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Um,
Well, I mean, it
but
also related.
he'll say
to,
if the brew and the ogres are too much for you to come on back to Bagnot.
Okay. He understands. Let's see, is there anything else? He just reiterate the dragon newts are adamant that no humans are allowed inside. To me, that means no lunars. So, as far as our mission to identify strongholds, features, at least to know the lunars can't get in. But we have not found any artifact that. What do they call it? The Dragon Wars?
The Empire of the Worm's Friends, EWF.
The Empire of the World Friends. I will relay to the caution about if we cannot deal with the ogres and brew to return.
Okay.
Zip. They come back. So I've gone 3 days plus, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That was fun.
Just wonder.
I didn't get waylaid along the way.
Nope. What's the plan?
Tell the party. They all heard you, so blah blah. What's the plan? Well, we can send the bird could be scouting around, flying above the keep, getting a head count of how many humans and how many brew that it sees. Get a discernment for anybody on guard, especially around the gate. Birdie, birdie.
Okay, on the second night, the owl will see a large creature on the north side of the city moving about.
How far away is the north side of this?
It's not far from where you guys are, but there's actually, where's my map?
Just a large creature.
There is a wall that's north of the library area
Yeah.
that separates this side of the city from the north side of the city. And this wall connects to the wall to the west, actually goes across the depression.
You've got a pointer.
I do, but that's not on the map you're seeing, unless I expose more map.
That's fine with us.
Yeah.
Bird's seeing all of this.
Yeah, I know the birds comes back and reports complete map.
Take what this.
Somebody sketches it out on one of the scrap pieces of the
Okay.
paper in the library.
So that's not too far.
Okay.
Yeah, can you see that?
Not even
Yeah.
100 feet.
On the north side of this, there's a large creature.
Okay.
Correct. But where exactly in the north side of the city?
Yeah,
So that is that considered outside the city wall? Looks like it.
Yeah.
You gonna ask?
Yeah.
Well,
Who?
Is it obvious? I'm looking. Is there any more stuff farther to the north?
Oh yeah, it continues on for quite a ways. Almost as far north as it goes south.
All right.
Oh, so the keep had a moat around it maybe at one point. That's a chasm, isn't it?
It's a huge chasm. Yep, and it goes almost all the way around it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
this north side, that is a cliff.
So we might be able to access the keep from
Cave
from here.
or underground.
Well, from this wall.
From the
This is some kind of bridge.
Yeah.
This is the wall.
Yeah, but a chasm goes under it, right? So there's some sort of arch underneath this. I would think, but maybe not. Maybe it's solid all the way down.
Let's look out the library window and see what we can see.
Exactly.
It's not that far away, like 80 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would actually be a solid wall.
Okay. In any case, we could use that wall to get to the tower here instead of going through the main gate.
Yeah.
Just thinking options, not saying that's what we have to do.
Did little one, the bird, see any guards walking along the wall? Everybody's just minding their own business down below.
He has not yet.
Okay. Doesn't seem like they're on any war footing or dragon newts are protecting everything.
The next night, he'll see the same sort of thing, a large creature in the northern part of the city.
Can you describe it to the party to see if they know what it might be?
What's his intelligence?
13.
That's pretty good.
Oh no, he's a smarty.
Yeah.
He's been awakened.
It's
An awakened bird.
how close are you going to get to it?
Probably no closer than 60 feet. More likely vertical than anywhere. Just
It's a troll of some kind, but big.
oh, a big troll. Second time. Is he carrying anything? Perhaps there's another underground access to the keep side.
Yeah.
I think we need to let Leadtooth know that there's a big troll over there.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree. Might be related. Yeah. Might be related. I'm going to quick let Minette out, but I should be able to hear what's going on from the door.
Okay. Roll percentile, Pete.
Okay. Blink 20.
Okay, he'll go and investigate at some point.
All right. It
Do we
says
come
there's
with?
no creature. You can fly down in there and see if maybe there's another cave going underneath the keep.
Make search roll. Do you guys want to go with him?
I'll volunteer to go with him.
You can fly.
No, with the troll, not the bird.
You want me to go with the troll? Which troll are you talking about? Iron Tooth or
Leadtooth, yeah.
You want me to do a search roll? You say?
For the bird.
Nope, missed it.
He does not see any cave entrances.
Okay. So we told Lead Tooth. What? Let's go look.
So ask about where, and you can get directions from the bird.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw a picture of it. Don't I? Yep, I do. Okay, so if I were to do
Of course, the bird's not human either.
D6.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually wasn't too far away. Oops.
This thing got a ruler.
It does.
Measure
Yeah, Brian needs to add it.
10 meters times.
Oh, there you go.
10 times. These are 10, so it's 110, 120 feet, right? Instead of each hex being a meter, each hex is 10 feet.
Who's moving the party?
I don't know.
didn't mean to. I was measuring the distance. So I did.
Okay, so the activity is over in this area over here.
Oh, I thought it was like up here.
Nope.
But he's over there in the city.
Yep.
We're in the city. All right.
What's over there?
The
troll.
activity of the big troll.
Oh, oh, okay.
So you get up there, everybody can make some search rolls.
It's outside the wall, but it's inside. It's still in the
I
city.
think call it a district, maybe.
A district sounds like.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was successful, but not spectacular on the search. I actually missed the search. Not even spectacular.
Oh.
Total miss. Summer doesn't search.
Yeah, he doesn't find anything either. So he's not sure.
You're muted, Arestra. Your microphone's off.
Yeah, I was just commenting on that district up there. Looks like it's poor. Doesn't have like the paved streets, and it's not as orderly.
On the other side of the tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still all destroyed, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
But we can't see a giant. Are there like footprints? Ask Little Bird where the troll was. Can you be a little more specific? Because there's got a troll does not walk around a muddy, dirty street like this without leaving tracks. So where'd you see him?
Yeah, where do we see it? Then we can do track.
Roll percentile.
Who?
Pete.
All right, 31.
Okay, the bird will fly around and fly around. Oh, over here. So we're going to make another search roll. We'll give you a plus 25.
Plus what?
25.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, so David sees some prints, and everybody kind of comes over, and they're large and they're clawed, and Leadtooth will say,
RJ
"Ooh,
Claude.
that looks like a cave troll of some kind."
Really?
Yeah.
They're not too bright.
They can't be
They're probably
trusted all the time either. Very wild.
Mm-hmm. Sounds dangerous.
Generally,
Perhaps we should leave.
like most trolls, and he'll smile.
Doesn't sound helpful anyway.
I guess we should ask the obvious question: Is the cave? Does it have any access to underneath the keep from the cave site area?
Oh, that's a good
Wondering
question,
that.
Pete.
Did we
Good
ask?
idea.
Oh, their cave. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, wherever the pointer is.
Yeah, their cave is back over here.
Yeah, this cave over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I found the measure tool. It's on the right-hand side.
Yeah. But you got to times 10 it per feet.
Okay, big scary troll.
Yep.
Good to know.
Stay away. All right.
If
And
cave,
these
cave
encounters
trolls
would
are
have occurred while the fetch was away.
There's no particular reason to.
Okay.
No particular reason to chase a giant cave troll. I agree.
Exactly. Even a rescuers like, I don't particularly like them, but there's no reason to go killing them either.
No, there's
Especially in
not.
this circumstance.
I'm just envisioning a 4d6 club coming down on somebody's head. No, thank you.
It's a 2d8 club, but it's a 46
Well,
damage bonus.
2d8 plus 46. Yeah, let's give that a miss.
No, I'm exaggerating. I'm not sure what their damage bonus would be.
Well, it's at least 3d6.
Okay.
Or-
Fetch is back.
Okay, good.
Yay.
All right, so we get the report, and Laurent is basically saying, yeah, deal with it or don't,
Yeah.
however you feel, right?
Yeah.
If you don't,
That's the takeaway. All right.
if you can't defeat the ogres and the troll or the brew, then come on back. So
Yeah, if you're not man enough to do it, come on back like children.
That's exactly what he's saying. Yep.
That's not what he said.
Not in so many words, but
He says if you go up and you start fighting. If you can't win, you can't win.
right now, I assume you would tell me about your little expedition or scouting thing.
You
What's
didn't come
that?
with us?
Well, I wasn't saying anything because I was assuming you guys were off scouting and I was not with you.
Oh yeah, we'll tell you what we found. Hey, a cave. The bird says, "Big cave troll."
So we have brews, which are chaos. We have ogres, which are chaos, and cave trolls, who are chaos.
No, they're not.
They are.
Are they?
This
Yes.
chaos.
Does
They are
Jarstakos know that?
Yes, Jastakos knows that. That's Orlanth knowledge. Simple one. Now, you want me to roll a knowledge roll? Give me a
Sure.
percentile. All
How
right,
many
give me a
cave trolls
percentile.
have you run into, Jarstakos?
Officially, none.
Yeah.
I'm going by elder knowledge.
Okay, roll it.
But okay, all right. So then let's try get to my here. Die roll, percentile roll. Come on, take the dice. There we are. No, I don't need 4 dice. I just need 2. There we are. Roll. Oh, it was there. It was there. It was a 14. 91. Nope, I guess I don't. Sorry.
You want them to be chaotic, so you can go do something about it.
Okay. Well, the brew and the ogres are
Definitely chaos.
definitely chaos creatures. I think we all know that, don't we? Brew certainly.
Bruise, certainly. We don't know about
And
ogres, but David's pretty sure it is.
we had a Runegate encounter with an ogre,
You did.
and that was associated with Malia.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And isn't that associated with chaos?
Yeah.
Malia, yes. Malia.
Okay, so yeah, definitely reporting all of the above there. So So, Brew and ogres. My inclination is to say this is something I don't feel we can let lie. Whatever they're up to cannot be any good purpose.
Okay.
I think we should make an
Works for
effort to
me.
do something about it. At
What's
the
the
very
worst that
least, we
can
need to interrupt their moving people through the city here.
Well, we can lay an ambush, and next time they bring humans
I
in for feed, we just kill them and free them, and then
I agree. That's
call it,
definitely what we need to do. We
call it a
can
good day. And
use
then we can
the
interrogate the humans, like, why are they?
yeah. They may or may not. Yeah, sure. No, but yeah, any source of information. But I think we could use the bird
Hey,
to
capture.
watch for their activity, so that we know where they're
Yeah.
when and where they're headed. We can
Yep.
intercept them.
So is the bird gonna be up in the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
No, he can sit
Well,
on
that
it. He can
doesn't
lie
make
on a.
sense, does it?
He can sit in a building because he doesn't appear. Now that he knows that the dragon noose don't like humans, and he's not human, so at least the dragon noose won't bother.
So how
We could
often are you gonna send them up
also
for how long?
we could also move ourselves um, where we could see the gate better, like in this area, or maybe this building here. I don't know if that gives us view of the gate,
Well, any
but
prisoners would have to be marched through. So
right. So if we were positioned here or here or even this building, that would give us visibility on these avenues. Um, what do you guys think?
If we are thinking about trying to stop them, your suggestion is that ambushing area right there. That's the path they would probably bring down. That'd be simple.
Yeah, if they come through here, that's a problem. But
Yep.
at least we
yeah,
can see them.
if we're in this building, I guess this building would be the ideal location.
Not very big, but
Yeah.
we can be at more than one.
Yeah.
But if that center little itty bitty building can be surrounded too easily, I think.
Well, okay. What do you guys want to do?
More than one building.
And then we're spread out.
Yeah, but we're spread out like 20 feet. Um,
All right. So
This,
let's see. All right.
this little building here in the middle
Mhm.
Yep.
doesn't have a roof.
Okay.
It's just, pieces of outside wall kind of thing.
Some of the other buildings near it. Which
All
is
right,
the
can you-
best one? Which one is in the best shape?
This one here.
Okay. Is there a window that we can see out this way from there?
Sure.
Because that would give us visibility here and there. So that's a good
Yep.
location.
Okay. I can agree with that.
All right. All right. So we will share with our host that we are going to that yeah, this is disturbing. These are chaos creatures. They're up to no good, and we feel it is incumbent on us to do something about this. So,
Understandable.
uh,
Good on you.
yeah, we're gonna move over to this structure here. Just letting you guys know so that we're not, don't want to
so are
make
there?
anybody uncomfortable with our presence.
Yep.
So how if we did get out of here? If we have to make a, there's no loon boat waiting for us.
That's true.
So we got to. Which way is out?
But no, that's a great question. How do we get out of here? If we have to flee, where are we going?
Into the water.
Well,
That's where you can breathe water.
this
Can
would
we-
be the easiest route to head.
Well, we all
Is-
still can breathe water, right?
Yeah.
Just check.
Oh, can we still breathe water, Brian?
Yep.
Okay, I'm good for that. Awesome.
Yeah.
We have a plan. The
Jump in.
plan is to dive into the river and swim to safety, presumably across the river. We'll set up this is our rally point on the other side of the river. All right. Okay, we have a plan. Yay! I feel so safe now. It's like duck and cover. Everybody remember that? If the nuclear blast hits, hide under your desk.
Desk.
'Cause
Yep.
that'll make you safe. Yeah, right.
Well, it's only for falling debris.
It'll protect you from all the bricks falling down on you.
Points, but beyond that, yeah.
It is nothing more than a feel good. Oh, we're doing something. We should feel good about it.
Run, hide, fight.
Yep. Okay, we have a plan. So we'll take shifts. We're watching this avenue and obviously the other directions that we can see. If we're also want to get an eye on the gate, see if there's movement up there, particularly of brew or well anything really. Because if there is, and if as an example the prisoner party goes across from the east up here, and we decide to swing around and engage them before the gate. We don't want a bunch of reinforcements coming out of the gate to attack us. So we need some kind of reconnoitering going on up here.
Are you gonna like go out there every once in a while, or are you gonna set somebody out there as like an OP, or?
I don't think we want to expose ourselves because the whole point is to be hidden, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we do have the bird who can spy for us.
Oh yeah.
As long as he's doing it discreetly and not putting itself in danger, right?
Right.
But it can fly around.
It's also a tiny thing. It can just sit in the windowsill and watch around too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only a size 2.
Yeah.
It sounds like a plan.
So we've got multiple ways to get eyes on that area up there looking for activity.
Yeah, what we can do is if we do see a park, just like fly over, perch right here. See this way and that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go over there. Give us a warning. Sing a song if they start coming.
Sing a song.
Well, the birds got chirp chirp.
It's an owl.
It's an owl.
All right, screech.
Oh my
Well,
God.
it could talk. It could say, "Hey, fellas," but that would be.
It reminds me of the Lord of the Rings, the Ralph Bakshi cartoon. The dwarves running around. Hoo, hoo.
Or that eyeglass commercial with the owl talking.
Yeah.
It's got sense intruder.
Whoa, really? What's the radius on that?
It's a skill. I don't know how it works. But he also has detect enemy.
Yeah, that takes energy though.
Takes a spell point.
And if I remember correctly, they actually have to have something hostile, thinking violent thoughts against you personally.
Yep.
Or the second paragraph says, if you know something specific person, you can concentrate on that specific person and get the direction and distance. So if we see like the boss brew, memorize him.
I suppose sense intruder would work like sense chaos.
That's what I was thinking. There it
They
is.
didn't describe it. They just said it's a skill that the bird has. And they misspelled it in the book. It said scent, SCENT. Well, Mel
Those
intruder. Okay.
those enemies really
They
stink.
stink.
I missed that one in my read through. That's a good one, Pete.
Scent intruder.
15-meter range.
15?
Or maybe
Yep, 1-5.
maybe it means that you cast the spell and anyone who is hostile towards you stinks
Stinks.
really
Starts to
badly.
stink really
So-
bad.
Oh, this is a skill, not a spell.
They're having fun.
So you're now a skunk. You stink
Yes.
your intruders.
Right. Now, see, if it was, say, a dog and not an owl, and it was scent intruder, then I would say it makes
That would
perfect
make sense.
sense.
Yes, it would. Scent intruder.
I like that.
Go up to him with a bottle of Chanel number 5. Squirt, squirt.
But I don't recall owls being noted for their sense of smell.
Nor do I.
No, indeed.
This is an awakened bird. It's just, I don't remember Brew having 4 arms either.
Oh, there are lots who do.
See?
Yeah, they're chaos. They have chaos mutations.
Extra limb.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm talking about?
Okay, so
Think mutants in the Warhammer fantasy world. Brews do the same thing.
No, I'm just commenting that you said, I don't remember owls having a sense of smell.
Yeah.
It's a game.
okay, so on day 55, you guys displaced to the new hovel.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh,
And set up watches.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the weapons book. That's why I can't find it. Well, Michael will be happy. Set up a fight. He'll have an Overwatch position with that great bow. Fancy arrows. Oh, a skull appeared.
Okay, midday. Who's on watch?
I think you should randomize it.
Well, we assume the bird is on watch during the night
Right.
for owl reasons. He's nocturnal.
You can just say, I'm on watch.
How many? What is there? 5 of us? 1, 2,
6 if you
3,
count
4,
summer.
5, 6.
Summer makes 6.
So 2 for every 8 hours. Better. 3 for every 12 hours. 12 on, yeah. Let's do 3 people.
12 on, 12 off?
Well, yeah. 12 on and 12 relaxing, sleeping off. So,
Okay, so who's on watch with Jarstakos?
okay, even on, off. I'm off. I'm doing night shift. At Restra and Jarstakos,
Hmm.
2
I
fighters.
think I
Even
should
I'm
be.
on.
Is Summer going to be with you?
Yes.
Okay, so that's your 3 then, right?
Okay.
Jarstakos, David, and Summer.
Okay.
Everybody can make a listen roll.
Everybody or those 3?
Those 3.
Uh-oh.
There you go, David.
That's a ooh.
Achoo!
He must have just got off shift.
She's like, pay attention. Well, you're not paying attention either.
Wait, are you
Oh,
guys
hush.
noodling over? You guys noodling over there?
Probably, based on those rolls.
Nope, I did not.
Oh, crap.
Okay, they got
Okay, so
square.
we're generally watching. Where's my thing? Pointer. We're generally watching up this direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And up this direction, right? And then
this direction.
in that direction.
Those are the obvious ones.
Okay.
It's basically 4 directions we're looking, right?
Yeah.
You look that way, then you look this way.
Jarstakos,
Yes.
you are on the south side.
Okay.
That's good, because apparently we're occupied.
There you go, getting tutelage on Old Wormish.
When coming up the road,
Mm-hmm.
What should appear?
are 9 skeletons
Holy
What?
with
crapola.
7 humans in tow.
Okay.
Skeletons.
And it's almost midnight. So we'll call it there.
Okay.
Yes, please. I have to give the
I
puppy
hate
Midnight real time.
skeletons.
But okay.
These are not normal skeletons, guys. These are like Jason and the Argonauts skeletons.
Yep.
That's
As
what
all skeletons should be.
That's right.
Skeletons. I'm immediately thinking of 2 or 3 God. What can I say?
I don't understand, or I'm not familiar with the reference. I mean,
Jason and the Argonauts? You haven't
I
seen
know-
Jason and the Argonauts?
I know there was a movie or something but I haven't
Oh,
seen.
oh my God! You need to watch Jason and the Argonauts.
The original one.
Yeah.
The original one, yes.
It's
What is
good.
it? 1960s?
60 something. It's
Yeah.
claymation.
Yeah.
Claymation, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew there was one that came out when I was a kid that I didn't see.
That was it.
Yeah, you need to find that one and watch it. Yeah. All of my skeletons, Jason and the
Scary.
Argonauts.
Fear. Every roll against your fear. These things are undead. How can you kill them?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I loved it. The guy, one of them stabs one of the skeletons, and it just goes right into his rib cage. He loses his sword. It was,
Yeah, the skeleton looks down and
Yeah.
keeps fighting.
It was great. Oh my God.
There is. I thought it was RuneQuest. There was a game where, with hit locations and for skeletons, you don't with a stabby weapon you do less damage.
Oh, half.
If any.
If any, yeah. An impale is like a quarter damage. A slash is half. You get full damage with a club. Anything bludgeoning.
Yeah, with a bludgeoning weapon. Yeah.
But
Those are stab.
what party ever carries maces around? Nobody. It's like,
Nobody.
I want a broadsword.
Yeah.
That's what shields are for. Smash.
Well, I was going to say it's unless you're a darkness, deity or a troll. Yeah.
Good stuff. All right.
Yep.
Skeletons. How many skeletons?
9.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, with apparent humans.
And by the way, these are not D&D skeletons.
How are we going to fight 9 skeletons, guys?
I don't
question
want to
is-
fight 9 skeletons.
All right, when they say leading the human
3
race,
on each.
they shackled or something?
Yep, they're all tied up.
Okay. So
We have no room points.
that tells me they probably don't they're probably not ogres if they're shackled, being dragged along. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See the skeletons are the remains. The ogres eat the humans, and then the necromancer enchants the bones into a skeleton.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it becomes perpetuating because it works really well. It's and then now you have more skeletons to go get more humans. The ogres can eat more, and they can make more skeletons, and you build up an army that way.
Yeah.
Ooh, an army. We need to make an army.
But
Anyway, that's my theory.
or can they be dispelled then? If they're magical great? You and your theories. All right, guys. Well, this is a good way to pick up a fight.
Yep.
We'll see you guys.
The
2 weeks.
11th. 11 October.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Night.
Have a good
There
night.
is something I wanted to mention.
Yes.
The 11th. Speak.
Now, it's Bruce's game. On the 2nd, I will be in California. I won't be
Oh,
here.
okay.
That last week of
Okay.
October, I'll be in California.
Last week in October.
Yeah, from Sunday to Sunday.
California. Well, that's
Oh, the
just it.
27th to the 3rd?
Yep.
Okay. So okay. Yeah,
But-
we
Sounds
picked
like,
that up on.
that sounds like Fall In.
Okay.
All right,
Alrighty.
guys.
Sweet.
See you in 2 weeks.
Where's my
All right, night.
recording? Turn it off.
Have a good one.